man, so this Charlamagne and Joe Budden topic has been getting so much attention lately that I'm low-key starting to feel like it's a rollout for something, alright? But let's tap into what's going on, alright? So after decades of these two being homies and them having different philosophies on how to, be bosses in hip-hop media, on some Professor X and Magneto type shit, alright? But Charlamagne and Joe Budden hit a huge falling out after Joe felt slighted about Charlamagne talking trash about his negotiation skills on the Breakfast Club during Joe's negotiations with Spotify. Joe felt like Charlamagne's platform was too huge to openly criticize his negotiations, and which in a vacuum, that makes sense. But both the Joe Budden podcast and Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz often talked about each other's business, and there was a friendly rivalry. Like Andrew Schultz had a little beef with Maul and Rory and shit, and things escalated to a point that Maul would often try to predict the downfall of the Breakfast Club. Like that shit was like a Poetic Flacco thumbnail. Anything that Charlamagne did bad, he would run to the microphone and say, "Oh, the Breakfast Club is over." Every single time. You could bet on that shit. And the Joe Budden podcast always talks about business. Like one of his strong points was his business acumen when it came to the music game. So I was surprised that he'll be so upset about someone talking about his contract when he always talks about contracts and shit. Especially when you think about how things ended with him and Rory and Maul. But it is what it is, alright? So Joe and Charlamagne had a toxic friendship, and like a lot of toxic friendships, they end in fights. They fell out at the huge, nasty fight. Joe was even threatening to have the lady that accused Charlamagne come on. I don't know, that shit got crazy. But lately it seems like these dudes been trying to be friends again. They've been talking about each other on different platforms and acting like shit wasn't that big of a deal. Joe wanted to Need to Know podcast, Charlamagne on DJ Vlad shit, like, I don't know, but most recently, Charlamagne linked up with Flip at InvestFest. So I'm about to watch this with y'all, and also eventually Joe talks about, he reacts to the link up. All right, so let's tap in and see what the hell is going on, bruh.
Yo, man.
There's a whole door.
Nah, hold on. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I don't.
I think I'm done, so I'm gonna leave you guys. But it was great. Thank you so much. No problem.
My guy.
Take care.
So you don't think that I can talk to you? You're saying?
I don't know if you allow.
I just don't want you to just disrespect anybody that I rock with. I think we should have a healthy conversation. I think that envy is a brother of mine. I think we should keep it on strictly positive. I think where it becomes tricky.
Let me tell you something about your man.
No.
I don't want to love him.
Okay, let's leave it.
I'm being honest with you.
We gotta just leave it at that. We don't need to do all that.
I'm just letting you know.
Well,
he loves me and I love him.
If you understand,
our relationship is totally different.
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to talk about that. How are you? You looking good? Stop. Get off. You look good. How you doing?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored, my brother.
Why? I was never invited up to the show.
Cause you're not allowed. I don't like to overstep. See, you in here. You might be getting fined or suspended. Don't he be fined and suspended?
No, I don't want to talk about my man. He don't. No, he does not. We have a trillion tolerance up there. A trillion tolerance. The stuff that I get away with up there, you wouldn't imagine.
Wait, I thought they do get fined and suspended. Wasn't he fined and suspended before himself? I don't know, but Charlamagne is petty, and he pays attention. Because I thought he got fined and suspended like a year or so ago, bro. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
You think I don't watch the show?
I'm happy you do.
Oh, what you mean?
I'm just saying, like, we got to put respect on the fact that somebody have that much patience to bring somebody like me on there. I'm not an easy person to deal with.
Yeah. So listen, when they be having them headlines on YouTube and they be like, "Yo, Flip got suspended," that shit don't be real?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
For what though? Because you said it's a trillion tolerance.
Yeah, but let's because sometimes you push things too far. I push things too far. But don't talk about me.
First of all, I ain't even agreed to no interview with you. First of all, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah, let's talk about me. Don't talk, it's not about me.
It's about you.
No, it's not.
Yo, you all right though?
I'm good, my brother.
Good, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fan, supporter.
I appreciate you, man.
Legend. Hopefully, I can't wait to see. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna let you know this though. It's all love and peace. Just keep it love and peace. I think that you're a great guy, a legend, and that's it. That's what I want to leave it at.
I appreciate you.
And when I sit here, it should be like, yo, Flip, love and peace. Don't talk about suspension and fine. Don't talk about my man. Don't try to do that. You don't get involved with him and envy. They come back. They go far away.
That's what I mean. That's
what
I'm saying.
They go far back.
Everybody got their own relationships. I'd be like, all right, but
How do you feel about that you be on some of them lists? Like the numbers fluctuate with you.
They don't fluctuate. I meant to tell you that. You had that y'all had the conversation about the top 44 most powerful people in podcasting. That's not a ranking. And I'm glad you brought this up. This is a good thing to have on camera, right? I think.
Oh, now I heard this conversation on Brilliant Idiots, but Charlamagne didn't put a name on it. He said these people having this conversation, it's actually Flip. So he didn't want to start controversy by saying who he was talking about, but damn, so he's talking about them. Okay.
I think that whenever anybody is in the podcasting space, we should all look at those lists, and you should know everybody on those lists. Like, to me, it's not a flex. Not talking about you, but it's not a flex when people say, like, I don't know this person, I don't know that person. If you're in a space, you should know that person.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So that list is like the top 44 most powerful people in podcasting. I'm happy he's on that list. You know what I'm saying? I want more of us on that list. There's only, if you know, out of that whole list, how many black people you saw on that list?
2 or 3.
You okay with that?
No.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I look at a list like that, I'm happy that I want more of us on there. And they used to be, I've been on that list 3 out of the last 4 years. There was a couple of
pick it up. You don't gotta. I don't do that.
This is my first time on there as an executive, though. I was always on there as a talent. I've never been on there as an executive. So I just think that when you look at those lists like that, you should learn about everybody, you know, on that list. You know how back in the day when you would open up a Source magazine and they'll have like the 30 most powerful people in hip hop, you would know who all the A&Rs is, all the executives, all the agents. It should be the same thing for us, those of us in the podcasting space.
And in the Black Effect, it's the Black Effect Network, right? You see it? Yeah, the Black Effect. Everybody's happy over there as well.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't want to go look at something because I had to get at you, and I like you.
Let me tell you something about niggas, Flip. If niggas wasn't happy, you would know.
I didn't hear anything bad about the Black Effect.
Because whenever you not happy, I hear about it. Okay?
No, that's an act.
And you not the loudest nigga on the internet. You loud though, but not the loud.
Hey, this nigga funny. I ain't gonna lie. This is a petty nigga. A petty nigga. You funny.
But that's all an act. That's all an act. It's all for a show, all for entertainment.
I don't believe you.
I'm from Queens.
And I do believe there's a performative aspect to it, but I don't believe it's all.
But let's talk about the Black Effect Network. That's what I care about.
The Black Effect Network. We doing what we do.
How many podcasts do you have on there? I remember when you first started.
We got like 47 podcasts, like 17, 18 employees. We doing well. I mean, Variety said, how many? 1 billion downloads. You know, Variety said we one of the top 500 most impactful and biggest entertainment platforms in the world.
One question I always wanted to know from you.
No, not letting you interview.
No. Last question. Sit down. Wait. Because you come from like Wendy Williams, right? And that type of, and Star is a person I look up to. That type of shock jock. When I say shock jock type thing, you was in that field. What was the changing moment for you to make you say, I'm about us and let me put the business hat on? That's what I'm saying, that changing moment.
Watching, realizing that there's a glass ceiling over hip-hop media personalities. All of these people got to a certain point and then they hit their head. And then a lot of them don't ever want to grow, don't ever want to evolve. Like they literally, the same way they was acting at 20, they acting at 50. And Muhammad Ali said a person, you know, who thinks the same at 50 as they did at 20 wasted 30 years of their life.
And that's a huge point right there, you know. He went from having issues with Drake to being called out by the president of the United States. No matter how much you may hate this nigga, that's something to say for a hip-hop media personality that's still, at this very time, not that he left his main platform, he's still on this hip-hop urban radio platform, and he's become so visible that the president of the United States finds him as someone to direct an attack towards, a verbal attack, but you know, to talk shit about him. That's crazy. That's some trailblazing type shit, bro. I'm not even saying that to try to say, oh, he's doing this and no one else is doing that, whatever. He's trailblazing. And when someone's trailblazing, you let them cook and you find your way within that path, you feel me?
So it's just like, yo, you gotta be able to make that pivot. Plus we grown, I'm 47 years old. Like I don't even care about most of this shit like I used to. Like all of that hippity hip hop shit is cool, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love hip hop. I love our culture, but I love it from the adult contemporary side. Like I'm more excited about a Clips album than I am about, you know, little whoever from wherever, you know? So it's just like, yo, you bring all of that to the table. I'm a father, you know, I'm a mental health advocate, I'm a husband. Like, you gotta bring all of that to the table. People in hip hop for years were scared to even talk about that kind of stuff. They were scared to talk about, you know, going to therapy and things like that. You can't be afraid to grow. You can't be afraid to evolve. Flip, you ain't taking off your shirt and jumping through tables
Not
no
anymore,
more.
no.
You know what I mean?
I can't do that anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
I grew from that.
That's my point.
And I have my son that walks around and film with me, so
And that's
I
my
got
point.
you. But I know
even
my
here being at an event like this, yo, 40 years ago, a financial literacy space, a financial literacy, you know, conference, because two brothers decided to start a podcast and create that space for us. All of these black people gathered together, and it's not a concert or a comedy show. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, don't do that. And they're taking a lot of pictures. They're taking a lot of pictures. And we gotta give credit to my man for having a great vision, because he brought all of us together, and it's working.
Listen,
and it's working.
I'm not a hater. I watch the show. When my name come up, niggas get tight. I don't do that. I still give everybody props. I give everybody credit. Salute to him and everything that he's built. The only thing I've ever said over time, historically, was the spaces he was in weren't for him. He's found his own space. He's found his own lane. He's got success from it. I salute that. But keep that in mind. When my name come up in that room, niggas be, oh, fuck that nigga. Like, this nigga don't matter and all that.
I never did that.
Not you.
Okay.
Calling Charlamagne a B mic and shit. Call Charlamagne a B mic on his own podcast. That's funny.
But your man,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
But listen, I met you in person, and
yes,
I think you're Shati.
For sure.
Yeah, I think you're honorable.
I appreciate you, man.
You're honorable, but hopefully, this is not an act. Hopefully, I don't hear about it and I get fooled. I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be sad.
I've been around too long to be acting, Flip.
Yeah, but there's something about you. I gotta get to the bottom. You're a smooth guy. and you smell like the Garden of Eden. I don't know.
Flip is confused now because he liked me.
Hey,
All right, let's go ahead and see what Joe's saying over here, man. You will see a still image on the screen, okay? Let's tap in.
Your man could be you and Charlamagne hugged up.
That was a crazy pic. Not crazy. That was I was surprised.
surprised by what?
I mean, you know, I didn't know he knew you were, but
Oh shit.
no, not like
He from this is
yo. You know, I mean enough to be like you was like in the crew, like y'all was click, like the way him and Mandy was. I didn't know.
You ain't fucking with me. Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm not fucking with you.
You ain't fucking with me, period, bro. I don't give a fuck who know you, nigga.
I don't want.
You ain't fucking with me,
I agree,
period, nigga.
I don't know what that means, but I agree. Whatever you say, I agree.
No, agree properly, because your agreements be having a lot of those side comments.
Well, I'm not fucking. What you mean when you say I'm not fucking with you?
You're not fucking with me.
What that
don't
mean?
try to make jokes and say niggas know you, niggas know Flip as well.
You saying people know you as much as they know me?
Yes, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
Where?
Everywhere.
Okay.
And I don't look for celebrity friends. I don't look for celebrity friends. I don't look for friendships neither. Not saying you do, but that's not my thing.
Same.
All right, so we on the same page.
We're on the same page.
So how the picture look crazy to you?
I was just surprised. I said, but tell me the story. There had to be a story behind how you. And shout out to Charlamagne. That's my brother. I love Charlamagne.
So I was walking backstage. Not backstage. I was walking, and then I saw Charlamagne and the dude D1. And then when he walked up to me, Troy and Rashad, they was doing the connection. He's like, yo,
wait, you say he walked up to you, or was he just walking down? You was walking down the hallway. He just walking.
Yeah, he was walking this way.
Got you.
It was walking this way.
Not to interrupt, before you saw Charlamagne, where were you headed? I know you said you was walking, but in a lot of your content, you just are kind of walking around.
Yes.
Were you going somewhere?
I was.
Because then every time I see you do the walking, and then you see somebody, and then that's the event. Like it looks like you just are everywhere.
So you saying like I'm fishing it
everywhere that you have no business being. You just are showing up and looking for face recognition, and then when you get it, you do the Hollywood shit.
Okay. No. So. Yes.
So where were you going before
I saw Charlamagne first.
Anywhere.
I saw the video. I saw Charlamagne first when him and Steve Harvey got off stage, and he came up to me. Flip, what up? That was the first time, and I introduced him to JR. I said, yo, you look good. Cool. Now, behind the shit, when he was walking up, they let Steve Harvey, they moved niggas out the way for Steve Harvey, and I ain't like that. I complained to them niggas about that. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Shout out to Steve. But
especially when you had your sweats on.
Yeah, but I don't care about none of that shit. I'm still QueenzFlip. That's why I was telling them niggas, don't be moving me around. Don't put me with anybody else. I told them niggas I'm gonna fly them up Troy and Rashad about that bullshit that I felt the way about, but that comes later. So when we were walking, him and D1 was there, and he said, yo, I don't know if you need to be next to me because you may get fined or get in trouble. I said, nigga, no, I could be next to you. I could talk to you, nigga. And that's how that happened. That exchange happened. And
He said, yo, don't come over here and speak to me because you could get suspended.
yeah, you could get suspended.
Your
Don't speak
boss
to
will
me.
suspend you.
He didn't say my boss, but he said you get suspended. I don't know if you can speak to me. And then we had an exchange there, and that's where the picture came from.
What did you say in response? How did you defend the pod?
I can talk to anybody, and my man support me. I can talk to anybody I want to.
Is that true? It's a little more aggressive.
No, I don't support him talking to anybody.
It was a little more aggressive.
Not talk to anybody.
You saw it? Yeah, I can talk to anybody I want to. That's what I said. So that was the first. That's the first two, and then I went upstairs to go sit down and have a conversation with him, and that's where the whole dialogue.
Yo, I don't care about these facts.
I'm just saying that's
I
where
want
the
to
hug.
hear the funnies.
That's where the hug up happened, nigga. We was talking cracking jokes.
What was y'all keying about when he did the touch laugh? When y'all was touch laughing,
He
each
was
other?
saying that, yo, nigga,
Like little girls in a school in a playground.
He was saying how much he loved you, how y'all love each other. That's one. Two,
Facts.
I was saying that I don't really want to talk about my man. He said, yo, me and your man love each other. Then I said, how do you feel that you fluctuate on these lists? He said, I'm glad that you said that. And he started explaining that the list that niggas was on, it wasn't a fluctuation. It was no number.
It was alphabetical.
Yeah. Well, but I guess that's what it was.
Or it was alphabetical, but it wasn't in a
Yeah, he said
order.
it wasn't. Yeah, he said he think that's crazy that, I'm happy you asked that question. And then we laughed about, I just said, nigga, I can sit here. He said, I'm not trying to do no interview, nigga. You didn't ask me to do an interview. And then we laughed. That was a laughing moment. Just laughing.
Did you talk to D1?
That was touch
did.
laugh worthy.
Yeah. Because he said, yeah.
Okay.
What you doing? I said, it's going to be out, nigga. It's about to be out at 2 o'clock. Nigga, you can watch it yourself, nigga, and judge. Nigga, and I dare you say something crazy to your man. And stop acting like you don't support me. I don't give a fuck how you got these niggas
gonna be
feeling.
out?
Yeah. I don't care how you got these niggas feeling. You know, you support me in my journeys.
Mario, you got any questions for him?
I've heard enough.
So I shouldn't have touch laugh ball. Tell me about the touch laugh. It just looked extra friendly, right?
It looked extra. It didn't look like it was. It didn't look like y'all were really friends. It looked like you were. No, I'm not saying you. It just
Like the camera was rolling and y'all trying
yeah.
to
It looked like a camera moment.
Yeah, it looked like you was being pawned out. You play chess?
You know the ones in the
You know
front.
what all the chess pieces do?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it just look like pawned out. a little bit.
Pawned out. So I wasn't a rook all night and none of the shit.
Well, you was a rook in another game.
What game?
Basketball, football, any of those. They just like pawned out a little bit, but pawns have fun.
Damn, so Joe ain't feeling the interaction. He doesn't feel like it was sincere. He thinks Charlamagne was being very tongue-in-cheek about the interaction, you know? Like, yeah, Joe, I got your boy over here.
Call your man a pawn?
Pawns just wanna have fun. Y'all look good, man. Shout out to Charlamagne. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Mandy. Shout out to the whole crew.
Joe, I feel like people are trying to make you and I've been watching a lot of internet content lately. People are trying to make you and Charlamagne a beef for a thing, and I hate that.
They can't.
People.
They can't.
Well, I mean,
No, he watched the show too. I mean, he loved
no,
it.
there've been a lot of.
I know. So you was hugged up with Charlamagne after you seen him send them shots to Parks and Mel.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see that yet.
He sent shots at me?
But it did land like
After.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Sent
just-
shots?
After
That's
I
what I'm
saw
saying.
it.
It's been going both. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
so
saying.
what happened
I didn't
was
see
he
that
sent
initially.
shots at Parks and Mel,
Where you sent shots at me
and then the
about?
weekend after that, y'all hugged and made content together.
That's
Well,
phony. That's phony. You flip. I thought I was your man.
You are my man. When did the shots come out?
it's
When did
not-
the
it's not
niggas
important.
is not like you and watching these
It's
niggas
not-
every
it's not
moves.
important.
I'm not watching
Total
these niggas
coinky
moves.
ding.
Yeah, I don't watch these
What-
niggas.
and
Don't
Mark-
talk to
and Mark, what
talk
you
to me.
saying?
Talk to me. Niggas don't watch these niggas moves, so I didn't know about it. But I did see about it when the community
So you hug up
that
with people without
that
watching
the
their
community
move?
that you run or with them niggas. I saw when they put it up when they
you
put the
hug up with
correlation.
people without knowing their moves.
Facts.
So they could be doing anything.
I hug up with you, nigga. I don't know your moves.
So that's peace. Mark, so what were you saying?
I got nothing. I got nothing.
What
Man.
you saying?
Oh, about you. Yeah, there seems like people who are trying to make like a beef and then pointing out little comments or pulling interviews, sometimes out of context from Charlamagne and you, and sometimes not out of context, but like trying to make it into a feud. I hate that because we were just having this conversation about InvestFest.
I just had to find this real quick to see what the hell they talking about. As far as the shots at Parks and Mel, let me see.
But they were talking about the top 44 most powerful people in podcasting. And first of all, a lot of people don't know what they're talking about because they act like it's a ranked thing. It's not a ranked thing. Like it's not 1 through 44.
It's just lists.
It's just a list. It's like a list. It's a list. So you have your talent section, you have your executive section, you have a few agents, and then for some reason they had Andrew Schultz as a talent after all the agents and everybody else, after the agents and executives. But I was watching somebody and they were saying that there was numbers when it's not numbers. And they was like, Joe Rogan's number 17. And then somebody in the room goes, well, his videos don't really go as viral as they used to.
That's great.
And I'm like, you don't even know what podcasting is about.
Yeah.
You made that statement. You clearly don't even know what podcasting is about. Is if you're saying Joe Rogan's video, first of all, I see Joe Rogan videos all across my timeline, all the motherfucking time. That's number one. But number two, go look at his audio download numbers and then get back to you.
See, but
Okay, that was that. Once again, I heard this podcast. I didn't know that was towards Parks and Mel, but let's see this.
Talking about just bumping into people and seeing tweets and shit like, oh, they read the article. Yeah, they read the article. That should change people's tones like overnight, boy.
Right.
Joe Rogan is number 17 on this list.
That surprises me.
And so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if this is like in some kind of like, if it is actually in an order, because it's not saying like 1, 2, 3. It's just listing them. But like if it was, he's number 17.
Wow.
He's like under Call Me Daddy. He's under Mel Robbins. He's under Michelle Obama's new podcast.
I mean, in fairness, I haven't seen a whole ton of viral moments from his show in the way that we used to. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there may be some analytics to back.
I mean, but have we seen viral moments from?
All right, that sound more so a shot towards Parks, but is that a shot or just clarifying like, nigga, you're wrong? But Mel did clarify she wasn't sure if it was numbered or not. If y'all think it's a shot, man. These motherfuckers ain't scared about that shit. But is it enough that Flip should have stood on some shit? Let me know.
Where right before the event, there was so much focus on the beef and not the fact that these black men are doing this extraordinary event. It just seemed like it's the same thing here, where I would love to see y'all, not necessarily partnering, but just not looking like it's a beef.
I agree with that. I don't like that that's the narrative that's being painted. Coming off Invest Fest with all that.
He set this up.
No, he's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm sure
you are bullshitting.
Invest Fest with all that financial literacy, all that Steve Harvey and all these black wealthy people out there kicking knowledge. From now until 2026 and for 2026, if it ain't about, I said this to Flip the other day, if it ain't about unity, bringing people together, empowering, encouraging, putting past beefs and tensions to the side, as long as nobody got hurt, nobody died, if there's a way for us to build together, help different communities, empower people, then that's all I want to do. So I don't want to be mixed up with anything that could be divisive, tumultuous. Anybody that thinks that that's my relationship with them, you are totally wrong. And hopefully we can mend things and move forward, man.
I love that.
You got that rewind.
I'm all about unity.
You got the rewind button.
I'm all about unity.
Yeah. You think we're gonna need that one for later?
I believe you. You look like you in no space.
And you guys have helped by being a bridge.
And if Charlamagne dissed me, my bad. Like I didn't know. I didn't mean to. My bad, Charlamagne.
Yeah, there's no need for two black people as successful as me and Charlamagne to be beefing now or ever. Like we did that. Both our peoples are from South Carolina. Like we've known each other.
Oh, they pressed you.
We've known each other a long time.
Oh, that's what happened.
We've known each other a super long time.
They cleaned him up.
They pressed
you got
that
a lot
nigga
of great positive things going
Buffalo
on.
Wild Wings.
So do I. Right? Like there's no need for that.
That's what happened. I got it now. They pressed.
He said you love y'all love each other, so it's just good.
There's a lot of love there.
It's a lot of hood. I heard in Sumter. They said Sumter's mad hood. Yeah. His family pressed you. He was at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Them niggas
They made this shit boneless.
What? They made you boneless.
And the same goes for Mandy. Like the same goes for, like, come on,
They
man.
pressed you.
Come on, man. And what type of friend you think I am to my friends, that I'ma just continue to have beefs with the people that you good with them, you good with me, nigga. And Mandy.
Man, I think these niggas want to be friends again, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I think they wanted the access to at least, be cool or whatever, because it's just been too much. This is just sparking up out of nowhere, bro. Both of their philosophies has worked. Joe getting a lot of money. Charlamagne getting a lot of money. Both of them are comfortable in their lives. Both of their philosophies worked. The argument, looking back in hindsight, is stupid. It's stupid. You gotta let people find their own way, Joe was talking about his ownership and shit. It worked out for him, doing things his way, not having to try to find a deal. He made the fucking deals. He giving other people chances, you know. He's doing this thing. He figured that shit out. Charlamagne on his end, he's doing things the way he wants to do it, you know. Taking the Breakfast Club to another level, Black Effect, doing this thing politically, you know. Although people don't agree with all the things he says, that's the risk you take when you become someone that's a political talking head. But it's taking the Breakfast Club platform to a whole new level as far as visibility, where potential presidential candidates want to go on the platform, and also the sitting president is taking shots at you, man. Both these dudes, Joe and Charlotte, they good. Be mad at who for what? Be mad at who for what? They both made it. So yeah, man, I think they want to be friends again. Obviously, Charlamagne admits to watching their content. He said he watch it like a motherfucker. Joe Budden, I know he watches The Breakfast Club because he references it. I've seen him talk specifically about Lauren LaRosa's reports on certain things, and I know I can cross-reference, and I know he's talking about, so he watches the show too. They keep tabs on each other, and there's no point in talking shit anymore, man. Y'all boys can be friends, and everybody can be fine. These niggas have made it, reached the top of the top, and they can continue trailblazing, dog. Keep doing y'all thing. Be for it, man. I'm out.